Hello and welcome everyone to the Of Like and Moss Twitch channel and the Of Brass and Briar campaign. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And thank you so much to Kevin McLeod, Emmeline Sterling, Vince Svept, and Arcane Anthems for the music for stuff in this game. And thank you. Who was it? Where was it? Let me
Scree
scroll
lost
down.
3 green glass. We got hydrate.
And thank you, Molten.
We got highway robbery and they gave us water.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
I don't even have my character sheet up yet.
Thank you for subscribing for 15 months, Game Junkies. That's insane.
Amazing.
Thank you all so much for being here. And just so everyone knows, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter session today. That's the word. My words are already doing great for me. But some fun stuff's still going to happen. So without further ado, let's roll for initiative.
I knew it.
I was prepped this time.
I remembered this time. All right. I'm traveling abroad, but a friend of mine gave me this cheap garden holder. Yielding. So this is going to be my dice rate today. So let's see how we go. 14.
The bing bong. It does.
It does. It sounded like a bell. That was crazy.
I don't know what 19 is in sign language.
All right.
Oh, it's
14.
got it.
But you won, I think.
I did. I very much did. Hi guys, I'm KJ. You can find me at various forms of KJ cosplay out there on the internet. I'm actually kind of posting stuff again because I'm starting to do stuff. In this game, I play everyone's favorite albino ferret, Duke Alabaster Moore, who's just doing his best.
And he's doing it. All right. Was I next with 14? Okay, hi.
Sorry. I was 17. Hello.
I was like,
I'm Ruby. You can find me ruby.griffiths.8 across social media for my cosplay, vintage, baking, whatever I feel like posting content. Here on Of Like and Moss, I play a rubbish Vladimir Nittingham, here to protect our friends and family and make us a tasty treat.
Yeah, so good, so sweet. Hello, it's me. I am L in Motion. I am playing our lovable barbarian badger, Currian Tadaris Mastel, whose family drama is now a matter of political gossip. So it's great. We're all having a good time, and we're not in Spooky Town at all, which is exactly his favorite place to be when you're looking at your childhood memories. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Spooky Town, USA. Spooky Town Teleday. There we go.
Hey, that's good. Hello, I am Scree the rat, and I'm playing a rat named Scree, who is our paladin and ready to throw hands with a big bird. And Big Bird, the one from
Sesame Street?
Yeah, Sesame Street.
He has
And hello, I am Sir Zatara. You can find me on Sir Zatara everywhere, except for Twitch, which is Zatara's Tavern. And I'm the one who does everyone else. I'm everyone else.
I was very sure you were going to say Wrangles the Circus. So that's just, yeah.
No,
I mean,
no. We haven't made it to the circus.
Duke is literally from the circus, so.
By technicality, you do in fact wrangle the circus.
That's true. That's very true. Thank you so much for the level 2 hype train, guys. That's us, and I believe we have a few announcements. Not many today, but a few announcements. So, L?
Yes, a few announcements. Mostly just that we are back on our regular streaming schedule. So our next streaming day is going to be the 23rd of November, which is 2 weeks from now. So we're back on our bi-weekly schedule, so stay tuned for that. Our awesome dice maker Rogue is back to business with their dice making powers, so I'm gonna throw that over to Ruby.
Yeah, my commissions are officially open. We got dice up and rolling. There are a couple more days to get in any holiday commissions. On the 12th, those will close. I can't guarantee holiday delivery after that time because I need time to make and ship things out. So if you need dice for the holidays, for yourself, for other people, contact me over on Instagram. It's the best way to get hold of me. And we'll make something amazing.
And just to be clear, is it for the holidays, this Thanksgiving or December? So we're
December holidays.
December holidays. So guys, you got till Wednesday to get good. Get in the comments.
Anything after the 12th may or may not get there by Christmas. So
It's great. Yeah. Shipping is great. So.
And someone just put the link in the chat. So
hey. Perfect.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, and then we don't have many other announcements today specifically. I want to just say thank you everybody who's been subscribing to all of our socials and channels. You guys are the best, and it really helps us keep going and making all the things outside of our regular streaming stuff. We're really happy to have everybody here. We will be trying to get some more merch stuff officially on lock. On a regular thing. That is our big plans for December, so just stay tuned and stuff will be happening. So that's all the rest of the announcements though.
And then KJ,
KJ.
If you guys want to watch a World of Darkness series later today, or just have time on your hands and you don't know what to do, at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time PM, the Night of the Worm is a World of Darkness game mini-series that I've been a part of, and the episode featuring my character is streaming later today. So if you want to go catch that, you can see Flynn in action and get to know some of his backstory.
A vampire. Are they?
A vampire.
A vampire.
Spoopy.
Spooky.
Wunderbar. Well, I think that's it. So without further ado, we're gonna launch into the game. So, see you in a bit. And so, this one. One pair goes to the smith, the other goes to the hall. And one murmurs a myth, while in the other shadows do crawl. A brother is lost to the mists, another lost to the thrall. Both have arrived in a tryst, both have arrived for the fall. So, last time on Of Brass and Briar, our troop harrowed the open plains around the central tree of the menagerie, home to our lovely barbarian badger Curr. Navigated the hordes of what we now know as gorse, and made it to the roots just before collapsing from their accumulated exhaustion that they had acquired throughout their wanderings. Being rescued by what seems to be the few remaining members of the city. They're brought through the twisting maze of the roots and to where the refugees reside. Reunions were had of both Scree and Curr, Scree meeting some friends from back in the Velvet Clasp who had made their way over to the tree, and Curr with his family, and some not too keen past friends, acquaintances. Trying to find out what best way they can help, and after recovering, the crew sets out to search for Rory, Curr's lost brother, who had apparently gone to search for some craftsmen in the blacksmiths up above. Taking the route that Curr knew fairly well from his past, they reach the Grand Hall. Dilapidated, shattered glass, fallen branches, and shambling groups of gorse. Devising a plan, Curr offers himself up as a distraction, sneaking over to the main entryway of the city, sending Scree and Dook over towards the kitchens, and Lav to meet with Curr later at the blacksmith. Curr reaches the gate, causes a distraction, gains a bit more attention than he meant to, and then finds himself between a writhing mass of gorse and a dive-bombing giant corvid on the other side. Waiting for the very last second, using the guitar gifted to him by the Box Lord, I read Dook and said Dook. Curr misty steps past the gorse, sprints around the gateway, and lowers the portcullis just in time for the giant corvid to smash its beak into the portcullis. Feathers poofing through, a piece of beak shattered on the ground, and the bird lazily walking back before shaking and heading back to its peaks, momentarily defeated. And the gorse now trapped outside. We rejoin the story with the two groups at the entrances to their prescribed quests. So,
we would never split the party.
Never split the party. No.
Together in spirit.
Because it seems like such a wild concept.
So, Scree and Curr, both roll a d6 for me.
D6.
Okay.
Yes, boss.
Yes, chef. I got a 5.
5.
I got 3.
3. All right. So, we venture with Scree and Dook first. So, casting a look back towards Lav and Curr, you see them tuck into the shadows of the blacksmith as you open the door into what seems to be the kitchens. A long hallway sits ahead of you with about 5 or 6 doors lining the sides. Sneaking in, you kind of peek in various doors, most of them seemingly being storage of sorts. What would you like to do?
We got told that there was something blocking the way from them getting to the reserves of food. So Dook is on the swivel with his nose to see, outside of what he's already been smelling, if there's anything additional or different.
Okay, make a perception check with advantage. And Scree?
Scree's looking for food.
Make a perception check.
This is our job. I do job.
It's a 16.
16. All right. Kind of swiveling around, you pass a few of the doors, and it seems there's cooking equipment, some dry storage that some not dry storage, but like root cellars that it seems as if the various things that were stored in there to stay have been corrupted as of now. What did you roll, Scree?
I didn't. I rolled a 12.
12. You both kind of progressing on. You pass most of the doors until you reach the second to the last. Kind of sniffing inside, sniffing the perimeter of the door. Duke, you pick up a scent that kind of catches you off guard. The scent of burnt popcorn.
Oh,
I don't know if I like that.
no! Oh no!
I don't know if I like that.
Oh no!
Duke will just kind of like turn to Scree, looking confused. He's like, I feel like I smell burnt popcorn.
I'm not making any. Do you
No,
think there's popcorn? Like, they'll still eat it if it's burnt, I think.
Well, there's sometimes that burnt popcorn can be smelled from other animals and creatures. I mean, the one guy that was at that council table smelled like popcorn, I believe.
I'm kind of hoping we find the food.
No, I know. I'm just
But, like,
saying we
let's
should
check
tread with
it
some
out.
caution.
Okay.
And Duke will just like
ready.
slowly and as quietly as possible open the door if it's unlocked and push
Right.
it inwards.
Opening the door, you see a larger chamber, about 50 feet long by 30 feet wide, 30 acorns wide. Too many words in my brain. 30 acorns wide by 50 acorns long. You see there's counters and counters kind of just trashed with pots and pans and various cooking equipment, and then two large tables that seem to be scattered with boxes that have been piled up as if as if someone was like
Trying to barricade.
accumulating,
Oh.
kind of trying to gather everything into one place. Make another perception check for me.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Look around and you can see that it's dark. There's no light sources in here, and you guys have dark vision.
No, I don't.
You don't have dark vision? Oh, never mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
I just assume everyone does because they're animals, but that's stupid.
He
So
does.
it's completely dark in here.
Some of us do. Anyway.
Why is my light hindering me?
Yeah, I know.
So looking in, it's dark, and you can see just kind of like the outlines of these things that I mentioned before. And then on the floors and walls, you can see these kind of like bulbous mounds that are attached, like when you're walking through a forest and you see the trees that have those growths on them.
Yeah.
And they're just dotted around this chamber. And that smell of burnt popcorn is overwhelming from the back, where there is a large heavy metal door that's kind of cocked open a little bit.
What's in all of the boxes?
Walking in, why is my camera not ready?
Duke's
There we
going
go.
first because I trust their sense of smell more than I.
Yeah, he has bad eyesight anyway, so he normally relies on his sense of
But I'm right
smell.
behind him. I'm right behind him.
Yep.
I probably have a hand on his shoulder because I'm like, dude, it's fucking dark in here.
Following your scent of smell to the boxes, you kind of make an investigation check for me. All the rolls today.
I mean, you told us
I'm
to
gonna
roll for
help.
everything.
You're gonna help? All right, make it with advantage.
But give me my skill tree. Investigation? Okay. Give me both of the dice, thank you. 16.
16. Okay. You feel some of them are tied closed with twine, and they seem to be a mix of like wooden crates, parchment paper that's been wrapped up and tied with a string, bags, a few chests. You grab one of the parchments and you open it up, and it looks to be some salted meats that have been packaged and wrapped up. One of the chests has dry goods in it, like cornmeal, rice, various things, as if someone had made an attempt to get here before.
Okay. Well, at least we know these are here, which means they're a little more easily accessible.
Yeah, this seems like a good amount of food.
But they did ask to get rid of whatever was keeping them from getting it back, because they've sent a couple of parties to come get food here, and they all disappeared. So there's something that's keeping them from getting this.
It could be the monsters that are outside in that big area, and then also the bird.
If you'll indulge me, I'd like to take a look inside what the other doors got, if there's anything else back there, because we could take out whatever's here to make it a little easier for everyone else to get food.
Oh, yeah. I think we could kill it. It's just the mystery of not being able to see it that's kind of got me a little spooked. Not gonna lie. But, we could do this.
Am I looking at my spells?
Oh yeah, spells. Wild.
Do I have any cantrips?
I don't have any spells for this. Is there any sticks or debris laying around that I could tie some cloth from one of my disguises and just light that as a little torch?
Hypothetically, you should all have torches in your equipment.
Okay.
You all have
Actually don't, because of the Easter episode, or the before the Easter episode when we were stuck them in the wall.
Right.
Cool. I'll just light a torch and carry that with us to give a little bit more peace of mind.
As you light the torch, the room flickers with that orange light, and you can see a bit better. There's probably about 2 weeks of food piled up around the kitchen. And you can kind of get a better look at those bulbous masses. It seems as if they're, like I mentioned before, those growths that form on trees, but they're a bit smoother than they should be. But as you kind of look at them and the light flares, you hear who's that? Coming from inside the heavy metal door.
We're here to help. We got sent by the rest of the survivors.
You're not a zombie, are you?
No, not zombie.
Do you need help?
Yeah. Keep your eyes open though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Do you want to come with us to go back to the rest of the survivors? There's a lot of people that are doing okay.
I can't exactly move right yet.
Duke will start walking towards that metal door.
All right,
right behind.
Start walking. What are your passive perceptions?
Low.
Not high.
11.
11.
13.
All right. Nope. You start walking towards the metal door, and you look inside, and you just see this large, about 8 acorn tall, binturong, wiry fur that starts off really dark and then scraggles out this very light gray. Hooded eyes, hunched over, and he's just not. He doesn't. When you enter, he's facing away from you. He doesn't turn around. He is just staring. From what you can tell, just beelining, locked onto one of the masses on the wall that seems a bit larger than all the rest of them. He just raises a hand and goes, "All right, I need you to look at that."
Duke will
yes, sir.
Train the eyes. Are we dealing with a sleeping angel situation? Is that what's going on?
You got it?
Yep.
All right. And he takes a step back and slowly starts stepping back, and he You see his ear kind of twitch, and he quickly looks to the left wall. Make a perception check for me.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
I've been practicing for this my whole freaking career.
The same roll.
Well, this feels like a concentration
I
track
got a
almost. Make sure you don't get
19.
distracted by whatever he says or
Yeah.
whatever he turns to. God damn it.
15.
15
And 19.
and 19. So, Duke, do you both turn to look at where he's looking at?
I'm locked on big item, unfortunately.
I
You're
think
locked on big item.
Duke will keep his eyes here, but like his hearing and sense of smell shifts to where he
I
looks.
keep one eye here and the other eye.
Another eye.
All right.
That's more of a Scree skill.
Scree, you're locked on, and you see the Twitch and the Bintrung look to the left. Duke, you keep locked onto the big one too, and you swear you hear the slightest, and he goes, "Oh, there are more than I thought." Well, and you see now that he's lugging a large sack in front of him as he kind of like ventures more into your torchlight. He's hauling probably a sack that a very Santa-like sack, size sack, as he pulls and goes, "All right, we have to back out very slowly."
Got it.
And suddenly you hear a like, I need you both to make concentration checks for me.
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Can I use Andoja's additive to concentration on this?
That's
I
only
know
for
it's,
spells.
that's why I'm asking.
Ah.
I was gonna try.
Hey, Ruby, I think we chose the right path to go down.
Oh, you would think that, wouldn't you?
I got a natural one. I'm gonna go ahead and use inspiration.
I know too
Game,
much.
game junkies.
That's
Oh, Scree, actually, did you roll your first roll with disadvantage? Because you got disadvantage in the beginning of the game from Molten. No, from Millie.
That's right.
Rude.
Millie, you bitch. You bastard. You absolute.
Then I'm just gonna take my natural one and I'm gonna save my inspiration because I don't think I can roll any lower than that.
God. Oh, no.
So, natural 1. What did you roll, dude?
15.
And a 15. Scree, your eyes start watering and you blink. Luckily, Duke manages to keep his eyes open. But as you blink and look, you see that the mound on the left that the Bintrung was looking at has now shifted to the floor, closer to the Binturong. And you can see, with that natural 1, you can see that the smoother bit that looked off, but you didn't really heed too much mind, there's 2 small black orbs at the bottom of it. And just these 2 little at the very, very front of this half sphere. Let's try again. Slowly. And then once we get past the door, we are going to close these things in here, alright?
Okay, Worm, you keep your eyes on that one, because Worm is here.
Forgetting about that.
Just using worm to save the day.
Yeah, Duke will be slowly backing because we didn't enter too far into the room, but will keep his eyes fixed to where the door is, leaving enough space to get behind him, and will keep his eyes on the one.
Alright. So as you all back out. Duke, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's a saving throw. You can add 2
That's cocked.
because of me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 13.
13. You take a step, and as you kind of step back and put your hands on the door, you feel an intense searing pain engulf your right shoulder, and as you look over, you see the hair on your shoulder start melting back, and above your shoulder you see one of those mounds now on the table, half on the crates there, looking directly at you, and you just lock onto it.
It's now a bad time to mention that there were a lot of mounds, like, right outside the door.
Yeah, those weren't there before.
Yeah, there's, like, a lot of them.
Oh, that's... While I'm looking at it, can I, like, get it off of me?
It seems to kind of evaporate. Like, it impacts, singes, and evaporates. You do take 4 points of acid damage.
Good thing we have 8 temporary hit points at the beginning of this session.
Mm-hmm.
The Bintron continues to move back towards you. He also has to roll a Constitution saving throw. That's a natural one. He trips, falls on his back, and as he locks eye contact with the mound in front of him, it scurries towards him and pounces upon him. He also rolls a natural one, so he doesn't do anything to him. And as soon as it jumps on top of him, it freezes in place as the Bintron locks eyes with it and goes, "Well, okay. Okay. Scree,
Yeah, what's up?
what would you like to do?
I would like to not be here, personally. I'm gonna...
Do we have...
Hey, DM.
Mhm.
Did you remember that I'm under the effects of the blink spell?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Roll a blink.
Is Duke
11 or higher, I'm pretty sure.
Is Duke still holding the fire? Because
Yep.
if
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine. Yeah,
I bet Worm has versions.
Okay. What is the dice roll? An 11 or higher, I finish. I haven't been rolling any higher than that, so. Nope, we're chilling. I'm still here.
You feel, as your shoulder burns, you feel yourself kind of, but stay on this material plane. Oh no. Oh no.
We're all going to be struggling
Scree-
a little bit with internet today.
That's okay. Scree is... There we go.
All right, back
Yeah.
on this plane.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep looking at mine and keep backing up.
All right. Make a Constitution check for me.
All right. That is a clean 20.
Clean
Better
20.
20.
That's a 20. All
I love
right.
that you said clean 20 first.
Damn, crispy. Oh, it's so crispy right
Natural
now.
20. Natural 20. You
crispy
lock
cake.
on. You feel Worm on your shoulders, kind of massaging your shoulders as he keeps
Making big
lock
scoops.
on the one now locked onto the Bintron, and you start walking backwards, and the Bintron shoves the one off him, relying on Worm's eyes, and you locking onto the big one, and you both manage to get around the door as the Bintron sticks his head out and looks at another one to the left that was out of Duke's sight, that was pretty close to Duke at this point.
Love that.
And Scree, you get on the other side of the door and close the door, turn around, and tableau, in front of you is Duke, shoulder, smoking, looking at one of these ambrosia beetles, half on one table, frozen in place. The Bintrong looking at another beetle, reared back mid-attack to Duke. Now you, with your eyes and ears open and free. The Bintrong still has the large sack as well.
Oh.
Alpine pause.
So, Duke, oh, there we go.
Wait,
for a second.
movement. We see movement. Hold on, wait for it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Scree says, I mean, like, we can't just also leave these guys here. If there's a lot of food, and we can't all carry it back, so we could try to
pull out your
have
sword,
this
though.
resort.
From where Duke is, he wants to move away from where the food stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
Get as many of these mounds in. How far is this radius?
Wait, that's a really good idea.
So 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use this one instead because this one doesn't make a sound. And is going to cast Shatter.
Okay. So there's one on the food, like half on the food. There's another one to the left that was about to attack you that the Bintrong's looking at. And then you're not quite sure where the other ones are yet because you have to keep locked on to the one on the table unless you tell someone else to look at that one for you. But
Scree, can you watch this one so I can see where everything's at? I'm going to try to get rid of a few of them.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I've got a spell I've used before when we were fighting the gorse in that burrow.
Right.
The one that kind of disintegrates if it exceeds a certain point. It's quiet, it's silent, and it'll get rid of some of them, hopefully.
Hear me out. So far, they haven't been moving if we've been looking at them. If we can look at them, get a scope of how many we have, strategically not look at them to get them like gathered together, you can use that and I can use my moonbeam.
Smart, that's really smart.
Hopefully there's no more than 4.
Sir, what's your name?
that's a good question.
It's Garvin. Maceller.
Garvin. Yes.
McKellar. It's Nevin's dad, grandpa. That's right.
Oh, this is
Well,
Nevin's
you know my
grandpa.
own lore better
Well,
than
because
I.
you gave it to me, and I became obsessed with the characters that Kerr would have known, kind of, in his circle.
Yeah.
And now it's like you gave me all these characters to learn about, and now you're
Okay,
trying
what
to...
was the name?
Garvin.
Garvin McKellar.
All right, Garvin.
Mm.
The concept is we're going to strategically look away from certain creatures that are looking at us
Don't roll.
to
Why are
get
you
them
rolling?
clumped in a certain area
Why are
and
you
take them
rolling?
all out at once.
Yeah.
Do you think
Right.
you can do that?
Probably. I need you all to make concentration checks for me.
And I'm within range of Scree, so I get a +2.
Mhm.
Concentration?
Mhm.
15.
15. That's enough.
Oh, we've lost the Scree.
Oh no. The Bintrong, as he goes, yeah, I think I can do that. Blinks for a second. His
Oh,
DC
boy.
is a bit higher than all of yours because he's been at this a while.
He's been here for a while.
Oh no, he blinks.
And does a 13 hit you, dude?
Me? No.
Okay. As the ambrosia beetle next to you lashes out and slams into the ground, you see the stone beneath it kind of shatters as these two impacts of his pincers hit, and then it freezes again as the Bintrong rubs his eyes real quick and looks and locks back on.
Duke will start backing towards where he remembers one of the mounds to be. Or just, further back so he can start getting peripheral vision of more of what the floor is to try to get them closer to a certain area.
All right. As you take a step back, relying on Scree, Worm, and Garvin to keep an eye on the ones you know about, you quickly jump back and scan. Make a perception check for me.
Let me use this dice. We'll see how it rolls. Okay. Perception. That's a 19.
19. Take that back. You see that besides the 3 that are locked on, there's 2 more by the door that are scurrying towards you. They don't seem to be able to move very fast, however. As you lock onto one, and the other one you can catch in your in your vision. Yeah, so they both kind of stop mid-crawl.
I'm gonna start positioning and kind of giving out orders of okay, back up to this spot, look away and look back to try to slowly get them closer together.
All right, make another Constitution check.
Mm-hmm. 14.
Nice. The Bentrung also succeeds. I'll roll for Worm. Ooh, that's a natural 1.
Oh,
The one on the table scurries off the table and charges towards Scree and Worm, but doesn't quite make it in time to actually make an impact before Worm adjusts his eyes. I'll roll for Scree. Okay, Scree succeeds. And you start kind of ordering everyone into position to kind of draw them towards a central location. For ease of mechanics, roll a... I'll say it can either be a intelligence, survival, or performance check.
Fucking performance, my guy. Okay.
Got a 15
22.
on my concentration check.
You got a what?
A 15.
Perfect. That's actually better than I rolled, so that's good.
It's a 22 performance, and what Duke is trying to do as he's getting them closer is trying to get as many of them in someone else's peripheral vision. So if there's any others in the room, we can start moving them in as well.
Perfect. So working together, both of you, Scree and Duke, roll just 2 d20s for me. Well, both of you roll a d20 each.
Got it.
Oh, that sounded good.
2.
Oh no! Duke, roll another d20 for me.
Okay. 13.
13. You disappear.
And there goes the light.
That's right.
And the torch falls to the ground.
Drops to the ground.
3, you are now left, but with your performance check earlier, between Scree, Garvin, and Worm, all of the ambrosia beetles that were in the area are now in the purview of the 3 of you at once. So you're all looking at all of them at once. So even though Duke just disappeared, none of them move.
Awesome.
Good.
Duke, you're still there. You're just on the ethereal plane now.
Yeah, and I can't affect anything that's here. Yeah.
Oh, this hasn't happened yet. This is fun. As you into the ethereal plane, you see Scree, who instantly illuminates with this bronze flare. Garvin, who behind him you see a kind of shorter, more hunched, translucent form. Scraggly hair, long, heavy limbs, who kind of just looks at you slowly with these small little wire rimmed glasses and smiles as she holds a hand on the shoulder of Garvin And then on the other worm, funnily enough, has that same kind of glow that Scree has. Not quite as bright. And then you hear, as you look to the right, and opposite you, on the other side of the ambrosia beetles, is the black dog that's just kind of
The Watcher. Yeah.
pacing back and forth.
I'm familiar with this
That
guy.
son of a bitch.
He's the
What
one
the
that
fuck?
allowed me to save Curr, so I'm not as upset about him now.
I hate him. I hate him.
And that's what you see once you enter the ethereal plane.
Okay.
Do you wish to move anywhere while in the ethereal plane?
It doesn't look like I'm able to.
You should be able to move in the...
Well, at the start of your next turn, when the spell ends, you return to any unoccupied space of your choice within 10 feet of where you disappeared.
Gotcha. Understood. So, Scree. Duke has disappeared.
They got Duke.
Yeah, you technically don't know what the power of the barrel does. So, as far as you know, Duke has just poof, vanished.
Great, because you didn't teleport at all during the last fight, did
No.
you? Like, it was just, fuck.
Okay.
And
okay.
in front of you, the beetles have been corralled into about a 10 by 10 kind of vicinity of each other.
I'm gonna say, okay, Liv,
It lasts
Stay
for 6
here.
seconds.
and I'm gonna kind of like circle it a little bit and like see if I can physically push the ones that are like kind of out of it to be within more like 6 or 5 if I'm really ballsy space.
Okay, make a Constitution check.
Because
That's
I
a
only
9, but I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
Okay, 14 plus whatever
14?
my con is.
Yep, that succeeds. That's enough.
Okay, go on.
And now make a strength check. Or a strength or athletics check. They should hypothetically be the same. But
I love my athletics. That's an 8 plus 6, which makes it a 14. Yes.
you go up next to one of these creatures, and it's about 5 acorns long by like 3 acorns tall. And so you just hit your shoulder against it, and it slowly just across the ground, about an acorn.
Good boy. I pat him.
You circle around to the other one, make another strength check for me.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Sorry, athletics, yeah.
Rad. 16 plus 6, which is 20 something.
Oh, let me roll.
22.
Nope. Another one into space. At this point, Duke.
Or maybe he's too far away and I don't jump.
Okay, Duke is going to make sure that he's not going to hit any of the people helping. But 10 by 10 sphere radius, he's going to cast Shatter.
All right. So as you push that second one in place, Scree, you kind of take a few steps back and think that they're all about within the space they need to be now. As you take a step back and Duke reappears, how do you cast your Shatter spell, Duke?
It's kind of this pale blue and silver light that kind of trickles into a space before, like, drifting onto an individual before, like, not igniting, but, like, causing disintegration to start happening at where it touches.
All right. So, Scree, as you take a few steps back, this blue mist just appears over the group and slowly drifts onto, and as it makes impact, each of the little granules of mist start vibrating faster and faster and faster until and you see the outer shell of these creatures start cracking and shattering as roll for damage.
They have to make constitution shape.
They don't have high. Oh,
Don't say that.
Unless
There's one that just goes to the gym regularly.
One of them succeeds.
That is 12 points of thunder damage.
4 out of the 5 exoskeletons just completely fall off, and you see inside their inner bodies kind of no longer being contained by their exoskeleton, poof a little bit on the ground, kind of like melted little mounds of ice cream, as one holds in place, still can't move because the concentration checks are holding. As they shatter and take that damage. Scree, you're up.
So are they dead? Is there only one alive?
Not one. The ones of the exoskeletons shatter still seem alive, just heavily injured. And one seems to have. It only takes half damage, but seems to have resisted quite well.
Okay. I'm gonna use speak with animals.
Okay.
interesting.
And I'm gonna cast on myself and just be like, hey,
Honestly, you guys seem cool. You look like you're just trying to survive or like hibernate or whatever. We have some people of our own that are just trying to survive. And I really think if we work together, we can like take it out this big crow. That seems like why you've hunkered down here. I'm just guessing. I don't want to kill you guys.
Make a persuasion check.
I should have saved my advantage. I'm nervous.
Can I give Scree Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
Add a d6.
Is that a D? Oh, rad. Okay, I got a 12 plus 2 is 14 plus my D6 plus another 4. 18?
18. You were also just gifted another inspiration from some
Ruby.
weirdo named Ruby Griffin.
I'm writing that down.
18. You say these words, and the creature unmoving. You just hear this gravelly, wet voice. It goes,
We
yeah.
We are the carrion of the Empress. We will instill hunger. So you guys work with the big bird. He is her child, and we are his feed.
In common.
Yeah, we're not gonna befriend these guys, Duke. They're like bad.
I'm sorry, they took down my house. I'm sorry, they burned
I don't know.
door.
Maybe they're just little
If
dudes.
they were gonna be nice about it, they should have thought about that before. But anyway, that's just me.
Diplomacy? No, it could work.
All right, little man. We can have that. So I am gonna kill you.
And then if you'll allow it, I would like to cast Moonbeam.
Yep. Boom. Cast Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Scree tried to do this civilly. Let
Listen,
that be known.
What I love about Moonbeam for the last couple times is it really does feel like the first time was just like, this is scary. I think this time it does feel like a child being like, let me just get the magic. Let me just get that just right. Now, you sure you want to do this? Okay. And then just like flip it, like that. That's just me.
How do you cast Moonbeam, Scree?
Yeah, same as before, just like Sonar Luna Stonegash. And how with my like gosh, I can't think. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
The copper light from the box lord glowing throughout my cloak as it then that same copper light shines. It's in a 5-foot radius, but
Perfect. It hits
Yeah.
all of them. Roll for damage.
is they need to make a something save. Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution
13 or
save.
higher on
Constitution
fail they
save.
take, or on success they take half damage.
All right, 2 of them succeed. The one that you were talking to, as the moonlight just engulfs all of them, you see the kind of brass flames kind of flicker off of him, and he just looks at you as he takes this damage. Roll for the damage.
It is 19 on a failed,
19.
and then 9 on succeeded.
And as the globs of beetle around him start eviscerating, his 2 small black eyes look up towards you and goes, "You will be consumed."
Oh, poor guy.
As it is eviscerated. And you hear from behind you, "Oh, my eyes are watering. God damn." And the Bitrong just kind of go over and starts profusely rubbing his eyes.
Yeah, how long were you there?
A long time. Long time. Probably at least a night. I'm very hungry.
Oh my god.
Well, we're gonna try to take as much of the food that is here by this door and take it back with us. Outside's quite clear from all the gorse, so we should be obviously careful, but better at being able to get back.
Oh, great. Well, I probably should ask who you are and what you're doing here, but honestly, I'll do that later.
Well, my name is Duke, and this is Scree, but we met some of the royalty and everything and was asking how we could help. There's some people that went missing looking for the blacksmiths, so half of our group is over there, and we came to try to open up the food storage line.
Oh, well, that's some good news that this place needed. We should probably hurry, though.
Yeah.
And he starts kind of like using his massive arms just to scoop up. He hefts the sack onto his back, kind of grabs 3 or 4 chests in his left arm, and you all kind of follow suit, collecting the various things.
Can I cast Unseen Servant to help us carry a little more?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fantastic
This is
idea.
quickly becoming one of my favorite spells.
You
Just have
Unseen-
another guy.
Duke, you see a few boxes and bags that start floating in midair, just like following Scree around. Worm jumps off your back and goes and like grabs one with his tail and grabs a small little like lunch pail with his mouth and starts running on his hind legs. As you all grab as much as you can and prepare to head back down. At this point,
Duke will also pick the torch back up off the ground.
Smart. Which at this point, we will shift scenes as you all collect the food, talk to Garvin a bit more. He starts kind of retelling his experiences through the chamber. We make our way over to Curr and Lav.
Uh-huh. So exciting. Okay.
That's not what that sound's supposed to be. How did that
Yeah,
happen?
I'm like, I heard like a witch cackle, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say,
uh-huh.
am I about to find a witch of the woods? I'd be down for that. That sounds lovely.
I mean, in comparison with our weeping beetles.
You know, I really would like not to see those. But if we do, I know what Kerr's gonna do. Which is what he will always do, which is just start smashing shit.
You all You enter in the wide open entrance of the blacksmith, or the smith's area, essentially. Kerr, you know that this hall is more than just a singular forge. It is a gallery of various smiths and craftsmen, weaponsmiths, potters, toolsmiths, various types of people crafting here. Remembering the directions you were given that your brother Rory and his troop were heading towards the blacksmith in particular, though, you make your way past these other alcoves that have seemed to be just trashed and destroyed. You see shattered pottery just sprawling out of the Potter's Guild. Spools of yarn, half singed and burned, kind of melted over the large looms in the weaver's den. So you make your way through. What would you guys like to do on your way? Or is there anything you would like to do as you make your way towards the blacksmith? You guys have a bit more of a advantage because, Kerr, you know where you're going.
I guess just a general perception check, just to keep an eye and an ear out for everything. Very still scared that there might be some of the gorse hiding around, and so an ear out. And if possible, looking for any signs that, because we're also looking for Kerr's grandpa. So we're keeping an eye and ear out for just any signs of like a trail.
Okay, make a perception check for me. Just for my own knowledge, do either of you have dark vision?
I do.
I do.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Also, I have a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
So
I'm currently immune from the gorse gunk. So that's nice.
And also hydrate.
Ah.
Do I just have disadvantage with exhaustion? I'm trying to remember.
You are clear of all exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, we got exhaustion.
Oh, right. No, you
I
got
got
new exhaustion. Right.
So it's just one, which is disadvantage on
Agreed.
all ability checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
so perception counts as that.
So that was a 10. That was 4. So 10 perception. Give me stills. 10, 15 total.
15 total. You keep an eye around, and you're pretty distracted by just the destruction that's here. You spend a lot of time in this wing specifically, because this is a lot of the time where Ian was, in the Blacksmith's Guild, in the Crafter's Hall. But you do catch there's a few alcoves before the main blacksmith's hall. There's a small little shop that you know Vern, your grandfather, liked to visit often, as it was a music repair shop. And you kind of see the door on its hinges slightly ajar, and you kind of peer in. It seems empty, but as you kind of open the door slightly, there's a small scratching of an arrow that, as you open it, points in the direction of the blacksmith's hall. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom saving throw? Cool. Which dice do I trust right now? Let's go with this one. This one's okay. Three. I'm gonna save my luck for later, because it feels like this will just be fun for plot right now, and suffering. So this will be great.
As you look towards the blacksmith, you, in your mind, just hear, "Stop." And you freeze in place. Lav, you see Curr just freeze in place.
As I'm like kind of dodging shadow to shadow, like keeping hidden, keeping my eyes out.
And just bump right into me.
Playing the
Yeah.
music in your head.
Yeah,
Duh.
exactly. And kind of like bump into Kerr. I'm not expecting him to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which, as you bump into Kerr and you kind of like pause for a second, a few seconds later, Kerr, you can move again.
Do you see something? What are we stopping? What's out there? Oh, wrong.
There was a voice. It was my fucking head.
You have been hearing a lot of voices recently. I think it's the extra added stress. It's okay. We can hold hands. It'll be fine. And we'll grab Kerr's paw. And kind of like,
I'm not the only one that has voices in their head. What the fuck, Lav?
Lavender's been like the only one who hasn't. As of late,
God, seriously.
mind you.
Just be careful. There's something here, I think.
And you progress onwards. Making your way towards the blacksmith door, it is a large, heavy brass double door that stands about 7 acorns tall, that is just filigreed with staunch right angles, kind of like traditional Roman style edging around the doors, and then the handles are made out of a giant anvil that you can kind of slide your hands behind as you open them, which as you grab them and open it, there's not much noise to the door, as the hinges are perfectly crafted and well kept as it opens flawlessly. And inside, it's a much larger chamber. It is glowing bright red from the back, as the grand forge, about 30 acorns wide by 20 acorns tall entryway, is just still roaring with open flame. Inside, there's not wood, but just these cindering blue rocks that seem to be making an everflame in the forge itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the various anvils and hot holding chambers, the racks of metals, weapons strewn across the floor, and the ceiling. That this is in one of the roots of the tree that kind of arches up a bit higher into the tree. So this one has a vaulted ceiling as well of 50 acorns. The room itself is about 50 acorns wide by 80 acorns long. It's a big room. Normally at any given time, there's 30 to 40 craftsmen in here all working at once.
Mm-hmm.
It is barren.
Entering into this room, I'd like to specifically be aware, new location, danger.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Danger signs up.
Go. 15.
15. You open your eyes and try to take in as much at once, and you kind of scan the room. And at the very last second, from the corner of your eye, you just see the smallest of shadows. Not the smallest of shadows, but just a wisp of a shadow seem to whoosh around the corner of the door past you. When you look to see what's there, it's gone.
But I know what direction it went.
You do.
Can
Make a
I...
throw for me.
$11.
11. What do you mean I'm not signed in? How dare you?
It's a weird thing to be hearing in my head.
Signed in the whole time.
That's a weird thing to be hearing in my head.
I'm also just now remembering we have those rings that allow us to
To
communicate
hear
with
and talk to each other? Yeah.
As soon as Dook and Scree started like exiting with all the food and stuff, would be like, "We found a person. We're headed back with the food. Meet up with us when you can."
Perfect. You guys don't quite hear that yet. Currently, it's been very little time since you've...
Time, wobbly. It's happening at the same time as us walking down this way.
Exactly. What did you roll?
An 11.
Okay. All right. In your brain, you hear quiet. And as you are about to say something to Curr that you saw something, no sound comes out of your mouth.
I don't know what.
Heard on the nose, thieves can't. Rude.
Nope.
I want to go into hiding and go the direction of the shadow while hidden.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
That's one I baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say, does Curr notice like Lav like stepping away? And it's like, no, Curr does not notice Lav stepping away.
unless you tell.
I would have given a little like squeeze of the hand before letting go and going into. Into my hiding.
Curr like just whispers to you like, be careful. Bardic inspiration, D6. Just throwing those out every time I can.
Thank you.
Man, I have no clue where you went after you disappeared. You're in the air.
I am the shadow.
Can't see Lav.
All right. Lav disappears into the shadows, trying to trail whatever shadow this was. As Curr, how do you progress forward?
Looking around and seeing just how quiet and empty this whole area is. Curr is going to continue looking for any signs. There was the one that pointed into the forge, so Curr is certain that there is somebody here, whether it's Rory's group or Vern. It's just trying to find whoever is holed up in here.
All right, make a perception or survival check for me.
Perception or survival? Which one's better? Which one's... Nah, I mean, I think they're about the same anyway. So, Curr is in still perception mode for the most part, so I get disadvantage. Well, that's fun. It was a 5 and a 10, so it's a 10 total.
Okay. Walking around, you don't quite see any more scratches or signs. You just slowly start wandering more and more. Oh, do you need to go outside, Gordon? Okay. See, wandering in closer and closer to the back of the forge, just trying to keep an eye out for anything. You don't notice anything until you're about 20 feet away from the forge, at which point kind of the entry of the forge is down about 5 steps to kind of enter in and keep the heat from immediately billowing into the stations right by it. And at the base there, you see a tall form, black fur with white accents, clothed in tattered regal attire. And on his back is a giant hammer. And you can see he's kind of standing silhouetted with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunched over on their knees, forms in front of him. All silhouetted to you at this point, so it's kind of hard to tell what they are because with the flame right behind them.
Yeah.
They haven't noticed you yet. You're still 20 feet away from that.
Curr's going to do something a little bit. Just some. I don't know. I don't know if it's much as just like everything's been stressful or whatever, or he's just not quite sure who is ahead of him. But he's going to do something that he would do with his siblings when they were all younger, and he's just going to like whistle out like a low trill that sounds like a bird that they would do to each other when they were out playing in the woods.
Okay. As you whistle and it echoes around the chamber and dissipates, you just hear, "Well, if it isn't my baby brother finally come home." And you hear kind of a, "Curr, what?" And it cuts out from what seems to be the far right hunched figure. And that's where we're going to take a little tiny break.
No, you can't do that to me.
Yeah, hold up.
Sir,
Just a little,
can't.
just a little tiny break. You guys we don't even have to do an actual 10-minute break. I just gotta let my dog out because she's having some bowel problems.
Okay, great. Go do that. No, go do that. We're not leaving. We're just gonna have you go do that. And then
Yeah.
At the audience.
It's fine.
How wild.
Yeah.
Something. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. I was thinking about the whistle thing for a while, by the way, because I'm like, Curr's not going to just be like shouting, "Rory!
No.
Rory! Rory, where are you?"
I'm wondering if there's a mild possession happening.
I don't know. I don't know. I
could
know.
see that.
It could just be he's held resentment for you, in which case, who would fucking know?
Well, like, the thing is, and I don't know if it's just like the lore getting mixed up. Rory's Curr's younger brother, so like whatever this is that's happening is either as like attempted mimicry or I don't know.
Yeah, like a shape changer.
Something where they're like, yes, I know how things probably work here, and I was managed to glean some knowledge of stuff from the brain, or there's a simple misremembering happening as far as like who's sibling is what. But
Because who else but the figure that was like, "Curr, what?" and then got muted? Like, that's probably Rory.
That feels like Rory.
Wild.
I'm just so scared. I'm so scared.
It's also so funny hearing all of the chaos happening in the background.
Oh yeah. Hey guys. Fun fact. Some friends are in town for the weekend, and so we were all hanging out here. So Kendra is downstairs, and I'm upstairs, and we are having a great time.
And all of the other buddies are in the kitchen, which is kind of split between both of us, so we can hear everything that's going on while you guys can't.
It's great. It's great. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Chaos. Well, that's fun.
Lav, what are you doing at this point?
I'm going in the direction I saw the shadow go. I'm trying to find that thing.
Super stealth.
Make a survival check.
Ooh, survival check, you say?
Mhm.
Okay.
Trying to track something. Oh, that's not good.
18.
18.
You say it like that's a bad roll. That was a good roll.
Survival is my best skill.
That one's your
It's
best.
true. And I feel like
Yeah.
Well, she's not the sneaky one, remember?
no.
That's cute. Never mind.
As you dip into the shadows, and every couple of seconds, you catch another shift, just a bit of shadow that moves like it's not supposed to, but every time, by the time you get there, it's already gone. You're scurrying around the outer rim, and then you get to about 30 feet to the left of the forge, kind of about 10 feet diagonally from Curr. And you see that shift in a shadow again, about 40 acorns up the wall. And then you hear, and then it seems to stop in its place as that whistle comes out. And when you hear that voice go, "Currents!" and the cutoff, you see the shadow move at the same time that cutoff happens. So, Curr?
Yeah. The figure says, well, if it isn't baby brother
Finally come home.
finally come home. Well, you left it in such a state, I couldn't keep away. And like slowly walking ahead. Like kind of like loosely, just like keeping the collar all in my hands, just like not threatening, but like I'm holding it.
Well, doing the best I can. Which he still doesn't turn back towards you. He seems to be keeping an eye on the 5 people in front of him.
This voice, I recognize the voice. It sounds like
Rory.
Sounds like Rory.
Can I ready in action to intercept and attack in the case that Curr gets attacked from my hidden position?
Yeah. Attack Rory? Or the assumed Rory? Or attack
the figure standing that Lav thinks
Rory or the shadow that I'm watching. Either.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Can I do like an insight check? Because Curr is just like that thing happened with like the and then the voice got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something up. Let's do these 2 for insight. Yeah. So that was bad, but let me see what the other one is. They're both so bad. I'm gonna use a luck point. Can I use a luck point to just roll?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll again with disadvantage, or just re-roll one more?
Again with disadvantage.
Oh, great. Awesome. Great. Oh, God. You know what? Those were not ruby dice. I'm gonna use the ruby dice now. Cry. What was that? Okay, that one was a nat 20, so now let's see what my disadvantage is.
Check the chat.
Ooh, wait. I got a 16. 16 with disadvantage. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. That plus my 3 for insight is 19.
19. Plus you also now have an inspiration from Dook.
Oh, thanks, chat.
19. Something is... Rory's usually fairly serious, especially by the time you left, as he was taking on a lot more of the responsibility of the family. And he was being trained to kind of be the leader. But this power dynamic he has currently over the people in front of him is very unlike Rory. He's not typically a lord over you kind of leader. He's more of a side by side kind of one. So this standing over and threatening these people, it's a very tense, especially as you walk up and get next to him, and you see now, your eyes adjust, and you see the forms in front of you in the forms of Mara, Ethna, 2 crafters who seemingly were found, and Vern to the right. On their knees, hands tied behind them, and blindfolded.
Seeing this really quickly, and just because there's something not right here. Curr's gonna take a little bit of a gamble, but it's one that he feels Rory would like suss it out in like a second. So this is where he's trying to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ma sent me to come get you because you're taking so fucking long to do one simple task. So, if you don't shape up, I'll be back in charge again soon. And just like, if we're close enough, like does like his usual like up to his face like tap tap against the cheek,
Mm-hmm.
like an asshole older brother. But is just like ready. Something's not right here.
Yeah.
I would like to pivot on what I'm doing. From my hidden point, I and Rory,
Mm-hmm.
I'm being focused on Curr. Hypothetically, has no idea I'm there with the nat 20. I would like to
Go around. I trust you.
I would like to hide, and I want to try to untie Vern and any of the others that I can. Sneak in and untie their bindings.
Okay.
Sneaky.
It's going to be very difficult because he is standing directly in front of them. They are extremely well lit. But you can try.
Cur's in his face. With the pat.
Mm-hmm. You can roll for it. It would be a disadvantage.
It'll be a disadvantage? Okay.
Because it's a well-lit area.
Stealth
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which, Curr, as you reach up and do the kind of pat and do the grin, deadpan. Kind of just like looks down at you.
Oh, fuck that. Pat, hand on the shoulder. And then I'd like to headbutt him.
And I got a 17.
Okay, 17. Make your attack roll.
Oh god.
17. Oh, okay. Who are you going for first, Vern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that one's gonna be a disadvantage. Not that it matters. Oh, even worse. You sneak over to the side of the furnace, and it is hot. You like lean against it for a second, and it's kind of like those shake off your hands, and then kind of use the dancing shadows of the flame to navigate your way over to Vern and start undoing his binds. What was your attack roll?
That was a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. Oh god. Unarmed strike is just a 5 plus my strength.
Yeah,
right?
plus your strength. Yeah.
Okay. Plus my strength is plus 4, so 9 total.
9. I'm rolling such shit, which is good for you.
Which is good for us. Everybody keep the juju going. Bad rolls for the enemies.
As you headbutt him and you pull back, a trail of blood goes down from his chest and his eyes kind of blink and light comes back and he looks back up. He looks around and up towards the shadow. Oh my. Boof. And as he does that,
God.
he looks at you and goes, "Someone's here."
Fuck.
And he takes the hammer off his back and leaps back, at this point clocking Lav, and goes, "You need to do that faster."
Oh god.
Hurry up.
And you see him just looking up towards the shadows.
All right, Curr spins like to be like side by side with Rory and like looks up as well. Perception check.
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a nat 1 on Rory. He's a little
god.
dazed.
I got 17. The other one was a 6.
6.
No, plus my my perception, which I'm proficient. Hold on. Perception is plus 5, so 11. Fuck.
11. You.
Oh, I have
don't-
inspiration. I'm gonna use that
You
now.
do.
I feel like we need to do an inspiration right now. So just one more roll, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at disadvantage again.
oh, at disadvantage again. Okay. 12 and a natural 20. So the 12 plus 5 is 17.
17.
Better.
Better. We'll take it.
God.
Oh, that was so close. Your eyes darting around. You don't see anything on the walls, but you do see above you this blue mist kind of shimmer and drift down onto you. And then start vibrating. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
not
Making
you.
mine?
Not you, Lav.
Oh, me,
Just you and Rory.
me and Rory. Okay. I am proficient in Constitution saving throws.
You are.
So, which dice do I trust? We'll do this one. God. That is 16 plus 6, 22.
16 plus 6, 22. You succeed.
Oh god.
Rory does not.
Get your shit together, Rory.
And let me roll for damage. There was that. There you go. Ooh. So Rory takes 16 points of thunder damage, and you take 8.
8. Ooh.
And you see on your body, every non-magical item on your body shatters.
What?
That's what the shatter spell does. That's the same description as my spell.
Uh-huh.
You see Rory's hammer crumbles. His armor piece on his shoulder shatters. His already tattered clothes kind of eviscerate more, as well as yours.
So, okay. I have magical bracers.
Mm-hmm.
Is the color all magic, or
It
is it? It is, okay.
Yeah.
And then the version of the guitar is magic.
Mm-hmm.
My ring magic, my glasses are magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whatever cheap guitar I picked up forever ago, that if I still had it, that thing just like is
Mhm.
like into bits, and my clothes get super torn up. From being artfully torn up or like old is now actually like it's whatever is like ripped up to shreds. And my like buckle bracer that I was using as a shield that I got from like the bug carapace forever ago, like falls apart.
Yeah. Your studded leather armor also disintegrates.
Oh fuck! So no armor.
But you are a barbarian, so your
Yeah.
armor doesn't actually change.
Right,
You still have
but-
17.
Yeah. Well, it's just without heavy armor is what it is. So, but yeah, but it's still the same with my current stats. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
And we're gonna go into initiative.
Okay. Cool. Initiative. We love initiative.
That's fine.
As we'll say, during this time, you've managed to get Vern undone, Lav, and have moved on to the next person.
It's great.
That was a 4 for my initiative. 6.
That's a nat 1 for a 4, baby.
Yeah.
Oh!
Who rolled what?
Well, I was too distracted by all of everyone's gears. Just
Okay, nice.
Oh yeah, you have. I will say, like, I always imagine that Kerr and Rory look very similar. It's just that Rory really like makes himself look well groomed, and Kerr just kind of like does what he wants. So like, give two rather like strapping young badgers suddenly get very like.
Lavender's like just flash water. Like, focus on the rope. Focus on the rope.
In a very anime scene like battle, Lav, you look up and you just see every non-magical item on both Kerr and Rory shatter. Their clothes kind of tatter even more than they are. And Rory, who at this point is a little shorter than Curr by like an inch, his hair coiffed back, well kept, fairly similar to Curr in looks for the most part. His hair kind of gets tousled, and he looks even more like Curr at this point, as they're both just looking up towards the shadows as you focus in on the next one. So you had a 4, Lav?
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the top of the round for Rory, who is going to roll a perception check. Doesn't see anything. So he's just gonna reach over to you, Curr, and be like, "It's been a minute, hasn't it?" And tap you on the shoulder and cast Shield on you, which adds +2 to your armor.
Oh.
Brother,
Brother, you asshole. Well, how would you do this to me? +2. I'm now at 19. For this round, I'm guessing, because I don't think that's a very long spell.
Nope. It's lasts. It's a concentration spell.
Oh, you fucker! How dare you? How dare you show me love?
He's like, let's see if that time away has actually taught you anything.
Well, fuck. I did meant to come back and be all glad and glorious and shit, but y'all had to have a fucking bird shit attack you. What the hell is this? And Curr is going to cast fear out towards whatever is ahead of us. I don't think I need to target that for the spell. I'm trying to. I meant to look that up. I'm so sorry, but I have.
You project a phantasmal image. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed a Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Yeah, whatever we're pointed towards, like Curr is trying to like get, because it's a very high ceiling. There's something there that's like doing these effects and things like that. So Curr is going to just looking up and like whatever like the like ripped up things is going to like spin around the collar all and just like roar up, "Come and get us, you stupid motherfuckers!" And then Casper.
All right. Your voice, laced with magic, echoes through the chamber and rattles around. You see the two crafters on the floor kind of not wince, but kind of like shrink down at the echo and boom of your voice. But nothing seems to happen from above you. You have your bonus action and movement if you'd like to use it.
I'm not going to do a bonus action for now, and I did the spell, so no, I can't do any other attack. Movement. Curr is going to just do like a careful like 5 side-by-side pace, just to, like see if there's another view he can try to see what's out there.
All right. Make a perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage. Well, that was a 3, so that's a 8 total.
8. Looking around, you don't see anything. Trying to desperately catch an eye of any sort of movement in shadow. Yeah, that works. But as you're doing this, are you holding the collar all currently?
Yes, I am.
You take 11 points of fire damage as you look down and the shaft of the collar all just starts glowing a bright red.
Hit.
And you drop it.
Heat metal. Fuck. Okay. Drop it.
Glad you're up.
All right. We're going to take some focus from getting these people untied, actually. And we're gonna light up a Molotov cocktail and throw it towards where I last saw these shadows.
Okay, make a dexterity attack, or make an attack roll using your dexterity and proficiency as you throw the Molotov.
Perfect.
Burn,
I'm
baby,
gonna
burn.
use my geode dice for that.
Yeah, geodice. That's nice.
That was a interesting play. That's a 10.
10.
Yeah.
You huck it in the direction, and it hits directly where you saw it, and it lights up the area, but there's nothing there.
Right. So I've gotten
Movement.
I've gotten Vern untied.
Mhm.
And there's 3 others.
You can,
correct?
yeah, you can use a bonus action to untie someone, I'll say. Seeing as you're pretty deft with knots.
We'll bonus action to untie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going down the line, you untie one of the crafters, who, as you do, they just go, I don't know what's going on, but thank you.
Stay safe.
Help.
Let's add you to it. Ooh, well. As you work down, going to the next person, Vern kind of stands up and takes off his blindfold. He looks at Curr and Rory and smirks a bit and goes, oh, let's get a bit more light. Off from his back, he pulls a little guitar and just, and you can see as he pulls the guitar off his back, Curr, what you notice is that it's smaller than you remember it, but it seems as if a guitar has been carefully, meticulously pieced back together. As it strums, little off key, and just from as each string is struck, a light, boom, 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 and daylight is cast in the room around.
Oh, I love that. Okay, just like that quick detail catches Kerr's eye, and then like he looks back around, trying to stay focused.
And in a 60-foot range, bright light encompasses the room in a 60-foot range, and then dim light for another 60 feet. So now there's 120 feet of light, and in that, so all of you can make a perception check as the light pops up.
Okay. Disadvantage still. 10 total.
24.
24.
Good. Thank God.
Lav, as you look up, as you hear these notes, and you look up as the room is cast in light, you see this flash of black, and kind of cling to the wall, a long form with a long kind of lithe, agile form with a tail arcing out that kind of turns and looks towards you before dashing into a shadow and disappearing.
How familiar is this shape?
Make an insight check.
I will actually vibrate out of my skin if this is who I am.
Yes, that's a 19.
19. As it takes a second to look towards you, the jet black form of this figure has a singular white dot in its forehead. And then it disappears.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Did no one look at the title?
No, I saw that earlier. I was just hoping it was like more of an allusion to something else, not an allusion to this kind of something else. Okay.
Yeah, I think we split this party wrong.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cool, 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 cool.
Cool. Cool. So Lav sees something disappearing off into the distance.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us to Rory's turn. Who, as you kind of point out and look, Rory looks around, and he has no weapons. kind of, you see his eyes dart to the left of the forge, which there's a large shadow being cast from the central location of Vern, and you see him just wave his hand, and a flash of this bright purple energy just and shoots in as he casts Sacred Flame in the corner. Which I believe dexterity saving throw, easy. And he goes, missed. He's over there, and points towards the direction of the left of the shadow to the left of the forge. And this brings you to your turn.
Okay. All right, we're gonna be dumb. So Curr is going to bonus action rage, and then using his movement, run towards where Rory just pointed out. So full movement is 30. How close or how far away are they?
You can make it all the way to the corner as you charge up, and look, standing there is, it's off-putting at first. As standing in front of you is almost an inverse version of Duke, but dressed in sharp black leathers, and kind of looks up at you, eyes pupilless, white dot in his head, and goes, didn't think you'd see me. What do you do?
Running up and finally whatever, slide dive into this with this quick, quiet, didn't think you'd see me, coming from him. Just there's that millisecond of just shock about what the fuck am I looking at? And then quick as lightning, Curr says, I've seen the original. And then I wanna attack.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Oh my god. Okay, this will be fine. I don't want to kill you. Which one will not roll a natural 20? I'm just scared now.
If we've learned one thing, it's that Duke is very easily killed, and so I can only assume.
I mean, this is the enemy, so it's not. Alright, that's 18. 18 plus whatever, because I don't have an item right now, so I'm just attacking with a headbutt. So
yeah, so 5 plus your strength again.
Yeah, so plus my 18 plus 7 for the attack.
That definitely
so
hits.
5 plus my 7, 5 plus 4, 9.
9.
Oh, plus 2 because I'm raging now.
Yes.
That's 11. 11.
So you charge up, and are you headbutting again?
Yes, I am.
All right. You charge up and headbutt him, which as you do, he takes damage, and he feels a bit stockier than Duke as he takes the hit and then grabs onto your shoulders and casts Thunder Wave.
Oh, fuck you.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, I have proficiency in those, so this will be totally fine, guys. Absolutely fine. Ooh. 16 plus 6, 22.
22. You succeed, and you take half damage, I believe.
Yep.
Thunder Wave.
And you don't get.
And you don't get pushed back. Yeah.
I don't get pushed back. That's what I was like. Okay, please.
So you take 9 points of thunder damage, and a loud, shattering thunder wave fills the area, echoing down 300 feet, which at this point the other party hears just the quiet as they're starting to make their way out. And it's at this point where Curr and Lav, you hear the message from Dook and Scree.
Fuck. Kerr's not really able to focus in on like sending any messages with the ring right now, just because he's raging. So that's where he's at. Oh god.
And at the end of that, after that, he goes, too strong. And he just gets enveloped by the shadows and disappears again.
Can't reaction grapple him or anything like that?
Nope.
No, fuck. Fuck.
And hold on.
Please don't kill my brother.
I mean, I would only kill him a little bit. I would only kill him a little bit.
Looking the other way, so untying people, you see him appear about halfway back towards the entrance behind one of the crafting tables.
Okay.
That ends Jeff's turn and brings us to you, actually, Lav.
Cool. I would, seeing him appear elsewhere, disengage from the untying that I was doing. Using my chain knife, I want to specifically grapple him with my chain knife.
He's too far away.
I couldn't move, and then I have a 20 feet range.
Yeah. So you 30 feet 50. Oh no, you would be able to. Sorry. Yes.
Cool.
Sorry, I didn't hear
Get him.
I didn't hear you say move first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And as I'm attempting to grapple him with my chain knife, we'll see if I can actually do this.
Stab him.
Okay, roll to attack.
I want to also say something. That's a 17 to hit. You ever want to see your brother again? You will come with us and come peacefully.
Oh my god.
With a little maniacal laugh.
You whip out your chain knife and you see the Assumant Jet just kind of nimbly flip out of the way and land. And as you see your brother again, there's a moment where he pauses. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. I can do a perception check. 24.
20?
4.
24?
Oh my god.
You don't catch it at first, but as he pauses for a second, you see his fingers flash a few symbols, which it's off from the Thieves' Cant, you know. But it's, you get the gist of he's here, follow me.
All right.
So you have your bonus action to move now.
I already used my movement. I will.
Right. Bonus
action.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Rogue versus rogue.
16.
16?
Right.
All right. You dive into the shadows, which brings us to Vern's turn, who Vern is going to jump up and kind of take over, releasing everyone else since you got up and left, so he's going to focus on that. Rory's going to turn, start barreling towards Jet. He's going to have to use his movement and action to get even close to him. And now we're to Curr.
Back to Curr. Okay. So Jet teleported to the other side of the.
He's about halfway to the exit of the room.
Okay. How close am I to him now? Because he went to the other.
You were next to Rory, and he's about 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
So that's why Rory had to use his action and movement to get to him.
Yeah, get to me now. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. He's got great movements. What the hell? What the hell, you rogues?
Dook is speedy.
Right. I don't have a lot I can do to get to him very quickly. I've already used my Misty Step. Can't do any spells because I'm raging. So I can't. Oh wait, well, hold on. I'm raging. So do I have to be for frenzy? Do I have to? Do I have to make an attack roll for frenzy attack for as a bonus action, or now since I'm already raging, I can now attack as a bonus action? Trying to remember the wording on that one.
You can attack as a bonus action. While raging, you can choose the frenzy. You make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to use movement and my action to try and chase down, get close to Jet.
Okay.
Is that enough?
You barrel down. You get right next to Rory, who is right next to Jet within melee range, and lashed out.
Okay. Bonus action, frenzy attack. I'd like to do a bite.
Bite.
So, come in and bite at his like shoulder to try and like get a hold of him, basically.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay.
Remember, it's at disadvantage because it's an ability.
Again, not attacks. Okay. Yes. Okay. So disadvantage on attacks. Yes, because I have exhaustion. Love that for me. The disadvantage was that's a 17. Or no, sorry, 12. Sorry, I saw the 10 and I got a 10 and a 5, and it's 5 plus 7.
All right. You lash out with your teeth, and he just noodles out of the way before dropping on his all fours. And anything else you want to do with your movement?
No, that was my movement, action, bonus action. Okay. So that's everything for me.
Sprinting towards the exit.
Does he leave my area of attack?
He does.
Awesome. Reaction.
He's going to bonus action disengage though.
Fuck. Rogue.
Bonus action disengage. Sprint, and then at the end of his running, you see him disappear and reappear right next to the exit. He just goes, "This has been a lovely time, but I really must be going."
Coward.
And you see him turn and continue to dash down the hallway where you just came from.
Which my goal is to follow. Movement, action, dash. I'm following. Staying hidden if we can.
As we enter into a chase sequence, Curr, Lav, Rory. Well, Rory stays back with Vern. You chase after Jet. And that's where we're going to end this week's episode.
No!
You mean he's finally going to get out into the open common area where Duke is?
Yeah, because you guys finished that already. So you guys are either on your way back or you're just in the main area and you send that message to us. So we might be real close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in next week.
Oh my god, you guys. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
There's a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff.
No, but the description that he is pupilless means that something has happened because Jet is the one who has pupils.
Yeah, his brain ain't working right, or he ain't at the wheels right now. He's great.
God.
I can't wait for
What do you mean?
for Jet to meet Curr again, possibly in like a clear mind sense, and be like, oh, "Hey, wait, you're the fucker that attacked me." Can't wait for that.
See, chat's gonna end up pivoting their ship, and it's going to be Dook and Curr instead of Duke Curr.
Oh my god.
I can
It
already
makes
see
more
that.
sense. It makes more sense in writing than it does spoken verbally.
Really fun.
Duke first Duke.
Well, yeah, there's Duke and then there's the other Duke, and they're both Duke. So, just keep your Dukes in line, guys. Okay.
What do you
Okay, great.
mean?
So that was our episode for the day. That was real great.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back on the 23rd. Hey, Scree's back. Scree's back. Hey yo. We'll be back on the 23rd. Thank you everybody for joining in today. Visit Ruby's dice shop if you want to try and get dice. Again, if you want to buy Christmas, you gotta get your order in for Wednesday. Yeah, awesome.
The dogs are excited about it.
They are. KJ's got stuff streaming on with their other D&D games, Chronicles of Darkness stuff. So vampire shit
Chronicles of
coming
Darkness,
up.
World of Darkness,
World of Darkness.
Night of the Worm.
Whoa.
The Twitch channel Tabletop Misfits for those who would like to go watch that later today.
That. And I think that's everything for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck, man?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
This
Nothing.
is why you nerfed Curr with the
What do
disadvantage.
you?
So that
What
I
do you
can't
mean my
get a
brother
hold
is
of this
here?
squirmy
What
little
do you
fool.
mean my
Your
brother
brother's
is
here.
Well, you knew your brother was
What
here.
do you mean me and my
Fine.
brother are like
Fine.
mostly naked?
Be
What are
here.
you doing?
I knew he was in the menagerie as a whole.
Oh.
Oh my
Tune in
God.
next time, folks, in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to be raiding into this other D&D stream that just started. Go be nice to them. Go spread some love. And as always, of course, go touch some moss. All right. Bye, guys.